is probably day 11, is it? Or 12 of self-quarantine. Are you still there? Or you're so bored out of your head already that you don't know what to do? You cannot stay away from yourself in a time like this, can you? Today I just want to relax with you ladies. Just be. Just befriend silence. Don't be separate from anything, from your inner struggle, from your misery, from your boredom. Just be. Just be. Don't try to do anything. Don't try to escape. Just be. Hello, Judith on YouTube. Ladies on YouTube. Maybe you can love, like, say hello, or share this podcast. So we can just have a collective silence together. Or whatever transpires in the moment. Sometimes I want to speak, then I speak. You want to ask questions, you ask questions. But to be honest with you, I have nothing intelligent to say at this very moment. Nothing whatsoever. I don't know. And you see I have here pimples. Hi, Karina. Cat meets cat. Hi, cat from London. Tucked in bed and ready for my dose or daily calming cat sang. Thank you, sweetie. Cat sang. Indeed, this is cat song. All right. Maybe you can just lie down, Karina. Close your eyes. Listen to me talking about absolutely nothing important in the world. Absolutely nothing. Just be okay with solitude. Can you be okay with solitude? Hi, Allegra. How are you, babe? Are you in Italy or are you in Chicago? Somewhere in the US. This is actually Christmas carols, believe it or not. Christmas music, the Gregorian chanting. I love Gregorian chanting. And to me, all kinds of music are universal. It can be Hindu, it can be Buddhist, can be Christian, it can be Muslim. But music is universal. Music is the food for the soul, isn't it? Isn't it true? Judith says, my town has been on, oh, this is Twilight. My town has been on lockdown for a while. I think like almost 2 weeks, but I didn't notice because my normal life is in a lockdown. LOL. Well, hang in there, sweetheart. It will be over before we know it. And Judith say, in Holland, no lockdown. I still work. For the rest, home in meditation. For the rest, you are home in meditation. That's great. Yeah. This is the time to meditate, ladies and gentlemen. Because the only thing you can stay away from, the only person you can stay away from is yourself. Right? This is why also yourself is your greatest enemy. And my job is mainly to save you from yourself, ladies. So I'm having my green tea and turmeric here. So what are you drinking? I haven't drank that much wine these days. I just want, I guess I need to shake things up every now and then. That's how I do things. If you're being stuck in one mode of doing things, in a habit, for example, sometimes you're stuck in a rut as well. You notice that? So one way of getting out of the rut is really to do things differently every now and then. Shake things up, mix things up. You know what I'm saying? If you can share this broadcast to the groups, that will be awesome. I'll share it also uh, on my wall. So maybe some people are just getting really, really desperate. There could be feeling very uncertain, very shaky, very anxious. This is the age of anxiety, like every age, pretty much, right? I will show up in the fan subscriptions to address your questions again after this soliloquy. So if you want to be studying what I teach, I strongly recommend you to sign up for the fan subscriptions. It's like a therapy. So therapy sessions much cheaper than the regular therapy at all because it's like less than $1 a class these days. It's only $99 a month, ladies, and we have about over 86 hours of content that will ground you. Okay. And if your relationship is rocky, if your marriage is on the brink of divorce, ladies, don't wait. Sign up for my fan subscriptions. Monica, who is also in the fan subscriptions, recently saved her marriage. You see, when you come to the groups, I cannot guarantee you will get the right advice because everyone can be in the group, especially the free groups, right? And if your relationship is rocky, and a lot of these ladies in the free groups, they are just as wounded as you are, ladies. So of course they will project their wounds and unresolved issues on you, on your marital situation. And the very common advice they give you will be like, "Oh, divorce him, run, walk away," right? And everything, uh, every slide is perceived as just like extreme violations of human rights almost. That is the common sort of consensus of women all over the world. They are extremely reactionary. This is why you guys need, because I'll give you different perspectives that are not very common. They are not owned by the vast majority of people or women. That's for sure. And with that, different perspectives, you can expand your sense of self. You can expand your awareness or your consciousness. So you can put yourself in your husband's shoes. And because you can put yourself in other people's shoes, automatically your view is not so restricted to the very limited point of view. Because most people, let's face it, they are governed by this very restricted mode of consciousness, which is egoic. So they see everything from the filter of I, me, myself, and I, correct? And a lot of you, ladies, have so many problems in a relationship because your mind is in overdrive. It runs like 100 miles an hour or 100 miles a second. So you come up with all these issues and problems. There are not really issues and problems. And if you go to other relationship coaches, you'll be told to, oh, have you brought it up? Have you talked about it with your husband or your boyfriend or your guy? Tell him. Just be an open book, right? Think outside the box. So whatever bothers you, express it. Tell him. Wear your emotions on your sleeve. It's almost like the advice is being given. There is no advice of be self-reflective. Reflect. Be an observer. Nobody's teaching you that. Is there? Nobody's teaching you how to be silent, how to have a silent mind. Because in the silence of the mind, ladies, there is no problem. And there is no solution to the problem if there is no problem to begin with. So those who just tune in, ladies, just have this state of being surrendered right now. Witness your mental chatters right now. What are they talking about? Are you listening to me? How do you know you're listening to me? Are you busy in your head, arguing with anything that I say? You know you're listening to me when there is nothing else in your head other than just silence. Because to listen to someone, you need silence. So I will read this message from Monica recently. That was last week. Hi, Kat. I just wanted to send you a quick message to say everything you teach is true, but especially on projections and expectations. I struggled a lot with my own self, forgiveness, slowing my sense of being blessed and let down at the same time. Only to realize that things don't need to be the only way to be true. My husband loves me and our marriage is safe, thanks in a big way to you. I remember all the ladies saying in the group to leave me. before and work on myself, practice forgiveness and letting the past go. As hard as it was because I've been through very difficult things. But in the end, he does love me. I am the woman of his life. He never wanted to leave, didn't cheat on me, and we have gone over all this long distance. He has really been struggling, and now we are back on track. If I had reacted more or asked for a divorce for real, I would have never known how he truly loves me. He just didn't behave as everyone expected of him for a while because he felt overwhelmed and lost. And I wasn't helping the case with my neurosis, which made him pull further away due to feelings of failure. And because he didn't want to argue more and complicate things more, he distanced himself as a defense mechanism. I'm just now able to understand and see, and everything is getting back on track. Wow. Congratulations, Monica. I'm so proud of you. It was a very hard and tricky experience because honestly, everything pointed out to the end of this marriage and my husband giving a shit about us. But he was and is still struggling a lot. And now he by himself is looking to heal himself as I heal myself. I'm just not expecting anything. If I would have projected a lot of my fears of abandonment and not and expectations for him to behave this way or that way in our long distance situation right now, he would probably have stayed pulled away like he has been, and things would have been more difficult. Or if I would not have projected a lot of my fears and abandonment and not expecting him to behave this way or that way in our long distance situation, he would probably have never pulled away like that and things would have been easier. I also realize my own emotional unavailability and fear of love and intimacy. I would love to help women in similar situations. I can imagine how many marriages could be saved like this. Kids with their parents and healing for both in the marriage. By the way, if you want, you can post my message anonymously. I don't want any more advice or critique from women in the group saying I should have left my husband. Thank you, Monica, for the endorsement, but most of all, thank you for wanting to work on this, to become a role model for millions of other women who find it so hard to keep it together. Relationship is hard, isn't it? Because it's the breeding ground for all your unresolved issues to come up and stir you so violently from the inside. It is actually an avenue for healing. There is no better way in life to be shown who you are with all your flaws and shortcomings and neuroses than in relationship. So, Monica, stay in the fan subscription, sweetie, because it will help you a great deal. Not to always be the pawn to your impulses, to your cravings. The cravings that bring us from one misery to the next. Twilight asks, is there a house on every hill where you live? Your house and your neighbor's house looks like they're on the very top of the hills. Yes, I'm a hillbilly these days, Twilight ladies. I'm a recluse. So this self-isolation is not new to me because I've always been isolated. I barely see anyone. You know, I barely hear anything in this house. It's so beautiful. we're, I mean, I have neighbors around. I can see their houses, but I don't really hear them. And probably they don't hear us as well. So if there is like domestic abuse in here, you're on your own. Your neighbors may not hear you. There is another question here from one of the ladies, Kimberly. I would love it. I would love if you would keep in contact more, Karina. Such an extraordinary time. Oops, sorry. My workplace, a public library, will close this week. Very worrying. We have behind the scenes work we can do. But for how long? Any support you can provide, uh, along with your wisdom, is much appreciated. Thank you. Kimberly, this is like the best time ever to just rediscover yourself, to reflect. Because people don't do self reflection, they don't do enough. People have so much distraction in life, right? Before all this, we have always been in a state of being distracted by everything, entertainment 24/7, correct? Now, you cannot do anything that in an entertainment has become a tedious thing. So, are you still Netflixing and chilling? Like, you know, how many series of the same shows you have to watch over and over? And usually you would go out, hang out with your friends, right? There is something you can distract yourself with. Now that you are in prison, pretty much 24/7, you learn how to deal with yourself, with your own bullshit, so to speak, with your own narratives, with your own mental chatters, with your own misery. Welcome to the monastery, ladies and gentlemen. So appreciate what we have, because if it wasn't because of this coronavirus, we perhaps would never have the experience to be so intimately close with ourselves, correct? So instead of feeling so much in despair, so hopeless, so helpless. Look at that feeling of hopelessness and helplessness. Look it very closely. Watch it. Witness it. What happens when that very thing is being very closely and intimately watched? Do it now. And watch also your boredom. Do you know what boredom is? Can anyone explain what happens when you're bored? Anyone? Boredom is basically separation from what is. Let that sink in for a little bit. Boredom is separation from what is. What is accompanying boredom? What kind of impulses do you feel when you're feeling bored? Anyone knows? Anyone? Judith say, your stream of love is blocked in boredom. Twilight say, I've been using this spare time to work on my business. I work at home, but business has tanked. I'm sorry, sweetie. So I've been working on block material. That is very positive. Yes, that's how you use your time alone. But it's not. I'm not gonna lie. I've been watching anime on Netflix. All right, 16 hours waking moment every day, right? Gotta do something. So back to boredom. When you're bored, your mind is telling you there are better things to do at the moment. This is not a place to be in. You can go somewhere else. Do something else. When you're not in being confined, of course, do something else, man. Meaning you can just go out, drive, go to movies, go to the mall, right? Meet your friends. But in times like this, there's nowhere to go. Where do you want to go? You can't escape. The more you try to escape, the more miserable you become. Right? there is a gift in the fact that you cannot escape, because you will bring yourself back where you are. You bring your mind back where you are. There's nowhere to go. It's only here and now. It's so real right now. You experience it for the first time, that you cannot escape from yourself. And then you will start loving yourself more, liking yourself more, so you can bear with yourself. Do you like yourself, ladies and gentlemen? You might think you do, but very few people like themselves. Very few. How do I know? Just from the state of conflicts that we see going on in the world, that's how I know most people don't like themselves. Because when you do like yourself, you will not fight with anyone or anything. You let things be. If you truly don't like someone, you won't be around them. You just bring your focus to something else, on positive things, on things that you like. That's what focus is. So, to know why your life is not prosperous, not progressing, is also to know that probably your focus has been on wrong stuff. Now you have plenty of times to see, to investigate what wrong stuff you've been focusing on. Hi Deidra, how are you? I hope you're gonna attend satsang after this, Deidra. I will address your email to me, your question. So I want you to be there. Olga says, somehow I feel at peace these days. Oh, that's awesome. No resistance, no obsessive thoughts, surrender, whatever happens. Wonderful to hear that, Olga. Thank you. Yes. Okay, Sarah. What will be, will be. It's slightly difficult to listen to you, Kat, because of the background music too loud. Oh, I'm sorry about that. How is now? Is it better? It's better, ladies and gentlemen. It's from Top Twilight. I think that is what most of this freak out is from. People use their lives and being busy as a form of escapism. Yes, absolutely. But being forced to be at home is making them get in touch with themselves, and they're not used to it. True. Very true. So this is like the time for you to rediscover yourself, to befriend yourself again. So, how do you recover from boredom? You know, how do you cure boredom other than, start doing things, looking for new entertainments, new shows, new movies? How do you deal with boredom? Anyone? By just be, by just surrendering, by slowing down all mental processes, slowing down your speech, slowing down your thinking and thoughts. You slowing down your walks, you slowing down cleaning your closet, you slowing down making your tea or coffee, which means you become more watchful, you become more attuned to every movement inside and outside. That is what total surrender and non separation to what is all about. Just slow down. You have nothing to do, you have nowhere to go. Just be at peace with what is. Be at peace with boredom. Be at peace with the sense of despair that that comes and goes, comes and goes. Be at peace. Even be at peace with the anger that is bubbling up under the surface for whatever reason. Be watchful, be mindful. Don't take sides. Don't agree or disagree. Don't praise or condemn. Just let all phenomena come and go. Come and go. They will arise, they'll take place, and they will disappear. They will arise, they're happening, they're flowing, and they disappear. On and on and on and on. It's like the clouds. Either it's taking shape moment to moment, different each and every time. Correct? So can you be like clouds? No attachment to anything. Just be totally yielding and soft and flowing. That's the essence of feminine energy. Just be free, relax, at peace with the sky, at peace with whatever it is. Boredom is the gateway toward watchfulness and mindfulness because you will soon realize there is no boredom if you're being watchful and being mindful. Just bring every movement into your awareness. That is the lesson in boredom, ladies and gentlemen. Bring every movement in awareness. How are you feeling right now? As I speak this word, how are you feeling right now? Are you even aware of your feeling? Do you notice any gaps between thoughts? That's what happens when you slow down all your mental processes. You will soon learn there is such thing like a gap between thoughts. That is what silence of the mind is. Gaps between thoughts. Catch it and probably practice to prolong it, extend it. That's how you create spaciousness for divine intelligence to enter you, for intuitions to enter you, for real knowledge to enter you, for awakening to break you open. That could only happen in the state of total surrender. I'm with my male co-worker. We take lunch together, walk after work, and even text outside of work. My office has been split up due to COVID. He's been at home and I've been at work this week. He texted me that he missed me and that he would meet me after work. I like him and I know the feeling is mutual. But sometimes I feel like the everyday lunches, after work hangouts, etc., is becoming too much. If I do want something serious, be less available, Kamasha. Meaning that sometimes you just not around for him to ask you out, or if you're around, you sometimes just have to slow him down. Meaning like not now because I have other things I need to do. What about because you like him, right? So you give him uh, alternative time. But what about next week? Okay, so that's what you need to do. Don't be too available. Don't always so. You don't need to always sort of text back the same second or the same minute you receive a text. Just take your time. Even I take my time. A lot of times I don't even notice there people text me, so I text when I see it. That could mean like a day later or 2 days later. You know, so don't be so hooked on yourself. Judith say chanting mantras for an hour, then the flow is up again. Indeed, this is your rest time, ladies and gentlemen. Rest your body, rest your soul, rest your mind. It's okay to just be. It's okay not running around trying to accomplish anything or something. It's okay to not know what to do with yourself. That's the best time to just be, to like yourself, to appreciate your own company, just to enjoy aloneness. It's an important skill to have to be a master in relationship, ladies. To enjoy your aloneness, to make yourself your most favorite person in the world to be with. That is the lesson in all this. Because you are enough. You are your own best friend. You will keep you company. When you like yourself, then you let go again. You are aware and you let go again. That's the lesson. The lesson is just in letting go. Let go. You see, this is like, to me, it's very relaxing. This doesn't feel like work because, as I said, I have nothing intelligent to say whatsoever. Nothing intellectual to say. Just be. By being, you become the light to this dark world. Be, just be. Come, gather here and surrender. Because there is nothing to do, and there is nowhere to go. and you is all you've got, and even that is not eternal. And what is eternal anyway? What is eternal is that spaciousness itself, awareness itself. That is what eternal. Judith says, can it be that most men don't add to the lovely life you already have? They disturb my peace of. If they disturb your peace, it's because you give them permission to disturb your peace. They will naturally be gravitated toward the same wavelength and the same vibration or frequency. So if people are just like so rowdy and so much drama, you have no problem just to say goodbye for now. But if you yourself thrive on drama, you will entertain drama. Wherever you go, you see drama, and then you come closer to look and be involved. So you can tell those people they are drama queens or kings. They love drama, not knowing that you yourself are drawn toward it. So if you like this gathering, ladies, which I don't promise I'll do it every day, but whenever the mood strikes. So, come here, check me out every day. And also check on the fan subscriptions. Because I give my classes, my lectures there. And here I just don't want to do anything. I just want to be. I don't want to work all the time, ladies. And this is also the best time for you to study the ins and outs of my miraculous, magical methods and teachings. Because I have like March Madness special. So not everyone is going to be able to afford anything that I or everyone else offers, which is fine. We understand. But if you do, this is like the best time to get my programs because you will probably never get the sale this much again ever. So check on the original post what I offer. I won't talk much about it because some people get all sensitive. Wow, can you be so tone deaf? Sweethearts, life goes on. Life goes on. Just be. You can choose to buy or not to buy, right? Like I can choose to come here to speak for free or not. Nobody's forcing me to do anything. Nobody's forcing you to come to me to do anything either. So let's just be. When you tolerate yourself, you tolerate others. It goes hand in hand. And Judith asks again, so if a guy just wants to come over to my home where I am at all at peace, shall I let him if he's not taking me out? Depends. I mean, right now, there is nothing you can do, and you can use a. Why not? Don't have any conceptions how life should be, because I don't. As long as I'm at peace with myself, that's all that matters to me. Concept limits your view, limiting yourself with conceptualization. In the silent mind, when there is no conceptualization, the whole universe surrenders. Ladies, this is 10 seconds short of an hour, so I think I'm just gonna end this, whatever you call this. So check on my page tomorrow. I might show up again. Maybe tomorrow will be different. I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow. If tomorrow I'm still here, right? I'll see you again soon. Be well, be safe, be peaceful, and be healthy. Bye bye.